Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Bria Stokes, and welcome to This Week in Tabletop. This week, we've got a lot to talk about, including the exciting news on Steelite International. But before we get to that, we have some new products to talk about. Degren, leading European manufacturer of cutlery, offers today an unprecedented range of tableware to restaurants, hotels, and caterers throughout the world. And they've recently launched a new wine glass collection, Origine, a unique glassware line designed in collaboration with Manuel Paranday. Moving along, Bon Chef introduced a new fine porcelain and bone china dinnerware division at this year's NRA show. Kicked off with a ribbon-cutting ceremony at the opening of the show, Bon Chef introduced a line consisting of 8 collections: circles, wide rim, slanted oval, concentrics, mid-century, stacks, globe, and various color cocottes. The distinctive shapes in each collection are available in alumina, fully vitrified porcelain, or bone china, and even come with a 3-year chip warranty for those tough days in the back of the house. In industry news, we have about 15 months to go until Host Milan 2017, and over 800 companies are already set to exhibit. The hospitality show in Milan, Italy will be even bigger, international, and full of substance, quality, and innovation, and shows no signs of slowing down. We're excited, and clearly this is the show you don't want to miss. The International Food and Beverage Forum has announced its plans for continued support of scholarships for food and beverage students and new IF and BF leadership in the wake of the passing of founder Kurt H. Fisher this past year. Since the passing of Fisher, former Forum Vice President Lee Evans has assumed the leadership role. Through sponsorships in its silent auction held previously in November, the Forum raises monies to fund scholarships for students who are studying food and beverage and planning to enter the hospitality industry upon graduation from their studies. The Forum will also continue to meet periodically to further promote the remainder of the group's original mission, to enhance global dialogue of food and beverage knowledge, and to generally promote the importance of food and beverage to the hospitality industry. Ceramic industry business leader Kevin Oakes has recently announced that he has acquired 100% of the share capital in fine bone china manufacturer Royal Crown Derby for an undisclosed sum. In doing so, Mr. Oakes has chosen to exit one of the world's leading tableware manufacturers, Steelite International, after a 39-year tenure, the last 10 of which were spent as chief executive. Which brings us to this week's featured story. Steelite International announced early this week that all global assets, with the exception of Royal Crown Derby, would be acquired by Steelite USA President John Miles and PNC River Art Capital. We were there to capture a one-on-one discussion with John Miles about his plans for Steelite moving forward and what internal changes people can expect in the short term. For more on the Steelite buyout, we turn to Francesca Cosmo, who's standing by with Editor-in-Chief of Tabletop Journal, Dave Turner. Francesca?
Thanks, Bria. So today, it's a very exciting day in tabletop news, and we just have some questions for you, Dave. So how exactly does this big change affect Steelite and just the hospitality industry as a whole?
Well, you're right, Francesca. This is a very exciting day for hospitality tabletop. When you take brands like Steelite International and Royal Crown Derby and you catapult them the way they have been here, now they're both going to get different types of attention and grow, I think, to even further higher levels. And it's an exciting day, and anytime you have a leader in any industry that goes through this type of thing, it's very exciting times. And I think for the industry overall, I think it's just another step in evolution. We talked recently about some consolidations, Trimark buying Adams Birch, and an upgrading of investment banking for money behind it. I think that always spells good news for any industry. And we certainly see it in hospitality tabletop, and to have Steelite go to that next step is great. Also a great day for Royal Crown Derby, because they get a new CEO, Kevin Oakes, who has a passion for this industry, and I think you're going to see some really great things come from the Royal Crown Derby brand going forward as well.
Absolutely. So how exactly did Tabletop Journal get into this big announcement today?
Well, today is certainly a day for the sun to shine on the Steelite International brand and the Royal Crown Derby brand. Tabletop Journal is just lucky to be a part of it, a small part of it, in getting the announcement out there. But having said that, I think Tabletop Journal is able to work and integrate. We understand this industry well enough so that we're able to get behind the scenes and coordinate things. And as you can imagine, with an announcement like this on a global scale, there's a lot of logistics, a lot of timing that has to be just right. I think the Steelite people felt comfortable that we would handle that correctly. And then secondly, not only would we get that consistent message out there in a timely fashion, but we'd get it out there very quick. And I'm really fortunate to say that I think it's gone very well today for the Steelite people. And it seems from our end, it's been a great day for Steelite, great day for Royal Crown Derby.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dave, and back to you, Bria.
A monumental day, not only for Steelite and John, but for the industry indeed. Well, that's all for today, folks. For all the latest breaking and exclusive news, including a Q&A with Guru NRA Director of Research Communications, Anika Stenson, Building 46 episodes, and our marketing moments, keep it locked to TabletopJournal.com. But before you go, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tabletop Matters, I'm Bria Stokes, and we'll see you next week.